What's going on, guys? It's Ending It here, and we are back for another Rust Base Tours video. Now, super straightforward, super simple. This is just a base that me and my good friend Kyle have put together. So, as you can see, super big, super large. You know, we've got a big heli tower. We've got literally 6 big large furnaces. Everything's accessible on this one. Big heli tower, all windows, 2 windmill towers. Obviously on the end of the spider legs there would be SAM sites that these windmills connect up to, as well as providing power to auto turrets. Around the outside we have our anti-ladder barricades and barricades surrounding the base on each 6 sections. As well, as you can see, there is no access to get in to the base via the bottom floor. Yeah, it has to be done by the spider leg elevator shaft system that I'm going to be showing you in a second. So just one last overview of the base before we get into it. Big, nice, symmetrical base. Let's drop right into it. Okay, so coming through the gate, as you can see, on all 6 gates, we have the gate blocker as well, or the airlock as you want to call it. All of this is completely honeycombed, as well as guided by the barricades. So to get into the base, we're going to come in through this armoured door, and make our way all the way up the stairs. Till we get to here. Each 6 spider legs has this viewing platform just for a little bit more viewage. If you're getting raided, you can see into the courtyard here, and this just gives you a view out. Now coming through here into our bridge, as you can see, metal prison cell walls, so we can completely see the courtyard, etc. Walking through into the armoured door. Now we are into the shooting floor, I guess you could say, main entrance. So taking a stroll around, we have the 6 all exactly the same symmetrical shooting floors. You don't really have a good angle at the courtyard of these. These are just more outrange, more just kind of looking around, or getting ready from this point here kind of thing, you know, just a nice viewing floor. Moving it around again, this is another spider leg entrance, another shooting viewing floor, another shooting viewing floor, spider leg entrance. All of these guarded by carriage doors as well. Moving on to the inside now, literally straight around honeycombing walls. I'm gonna take, let's go up first. So coming up, this is obviously the airlock to get up and down onto the roof. Going around, we have 6 simple symmetrical furnace holes. The reason we have to have this is because we don't have triangle floor grills yet, which does suck, but I think we'd much rather have the furnaces in the base than outside the base. So coming to the outside now, obviously roof the whole way around. This gives you a super nice feel for the compound and a lot of nice little raid defense areas. Exactly the same, all 6 completely symmetrical. Also got our PvE role player water resources up here, as you can see. The 2 wind turbine towers have the metal cell walls, but can be accessed by climbing up via the netting. Now we'll go into the heli tower. So coming up in the heli tower, you can take 2 separate stairs. The reason we put this in place is because if you're playing with a Zerg, etc., you don't want to be all getting blocked trying to go up 1 set of stairs, so that's why we have 2 sets of stairs guarded by the prison walls, so you don't overshoot your step. And this is literally just a super simple heli tower. This is also a red defense tower, I guess. And coming right to the top, again, more role player shit. And then this is the big boy view. This is where you're going to see everything from right at the top. Now going down, So going actually down through, these are all 6 symmetrical ladder hatches as well, going down into the base. So we have top floor, heli tower, top floor / roof. Now we have entrance floor, and then coming down into our first bedroom area. So again, this is super simple. You know, it's just a honeycomb and nothing in the middle. And coming onto the outside, we have 6 individual bedrooms, all stacked with a bed, repair bench, level 3 workbench, cupboard, furnace, and a locker. These are all 6, all exactly the same. You could, I mean, this is, I guess you could say this is a 6-man Zerg base, but you could make it to 12, 13, 15, 20, as many as you want with this base. The bedrooms, you can fill them up with as many beds as you want. You don't have to have this many. It's each to their own. But this room is literally just for the bedrooms. And the reason we put it at basically the top floor is because if you're being raided, etc., you're already near the roof, which is, you know, your best access to defend the raid. So coming down into the next area here. This is our first main loot floor. So this is 3 stories up. This 3 stories down from here. So super simple. You know, the anti-loot. You know, like storage things where you can reach it, but once they're locked, you can't touch it, and when you destroy them, you can't get the loot unless you destroy the window frame, etc. This is for all of it, and as you can see, clearly labelled kits up here, building materials, items, etc. Big booms, satchels, rockets, all that stuff. Random kind of jazz, resources, and your guns. Coming into all of these are chests, and there is 12 of each for each like weapons, materials, resources, etc. More than enough. Moving into the inside now, as you can see here, now we have 3 furnaces. Now we're going to use these for charcoal burning furnaces instead of cooking anything. Just smash some wood in there, it's going to burn some charcoal off. And again here, just another secure loot room. More charcoal burn furnaces, another loot room. Same stuff, same stuff. So we're going to move down now. So moving on to this floor here now. Again, all armoured. Now the reason we made this all armoured, and this is nothing on this floor, purely because if they can't see if they cannot see a door on the bottom floor, they might decide to drill straight through the walls. This is the reason that we've armoured both the first floor and second floor from the ground. This just provides us a little bit extra you know, protection from the raid. They're trying to get through armoured walls, and it's going to slow them down a hell of a lot. So going on to the second part now. Again, more loot rooms, and this is where you access your furnace areas here. That go straight up, guided by the shotgun traps on the entrances. More loot rooms here, furnace room, just same shit. You got the your role player items on here. This is basic. This, I guess you could say, this is your main crafting floor, etc. Because you got your furnaces and your big loot rooms here. The one up top's just more for extra storage and, well, I guess you could just say like more expensive kind of things. Research tables, guided by more shotgun traps. Coming into the inner core again, we have another set of the anti-loot storage rooms on each bit here. Just extra loot spreading. You know, it ups the raid cost extremely if they want to get every single chest. Now going into this little bit here, again guided by a flame turret. It's just a deterrent. It just pisses them off. You know how it is when you come up against a flame turret, you can drain it or blow it up. It's just more to piss them off. Moving into the center now. Every entrance guarded by shotgun traps here. then going all the way into the inside here. This is where you're going to reach your TC by going through all of the doors all the way until the TC is finally here, which this should be guided by the window with the anti-loot TC. You know what I'm getting at. So the overall cost per hours for this base is actually surprisingly low, especially if you're playing on a ×2 or ×4. 202,000 metal frags and 3,000 high qual. Now, if you're playing on a ×2 ×4, this is going to be a lot easier. I'm going to do /cost for you now and have a rundown of what we have. So the playables cost is going to cost 2,060 refined metal, 12 metal pipes, 31 propane tanks, 575 gears, almost 100,000 wood, almost 300,000 frags, 48 rope, 30 ladders, basically 100,000 stone. Low grade scrap. The scrap is, it's always dodgy, especially when you're putting role player items and dropping bloody loads of tier 3s everywhere. You don't have to do that, but it is what it is. Cloth there for the netting. Blades for the blades is probably the worst one, though. Blades for the barricades and 12 sonar kits. And then going on to the deployables used, 6 flame turrets, 35 armoured doors, 19 gun traps. There would be more. I would put a gun trap in every single loot room as well. So let's just say 50 gun traps, almost 400 locks, 200 chests. So here, 200 chests. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Pretty overkill, but it's nice for loot spreading. 1 TC, 30 floor ladders, 24 furnaces, 6 metal shop fronts, 97 garages, 70 glass windows, 12 workbenches, 16 roleplayer boxes, roleplayer, 173 embrasures, 6 furnaces, 461 cells, 209 barricades, 6 lockers, 6 beds, 137 bars, 2 electric batteries, 26 floor grills, does roleplay shit here, 10 nettings, 12 watchtowers, again optional, 6 drop boxes, again optional, 44 high external stone walls, and 6 gates. And the building blocks cost that actually make the base without any deployables or deployable cost is basically 9k HQM, let's just say 456,200 metal frags, and 132,000 wood. So super. Looking at this, I would say it's very cheap, personally, especially for a base that's this size. I'm gonna have one last view of it now. So yeah, a base that's this size. I mean, paying that much, I think it's worth it personally. I think it looks really nice and symmetrical. It's just one of the bases that you'd like to show off. I'm going to be hopefully using it in the next wipe, which will be nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video of another review. Yeah, what can I say? It's been nice building this with my good friend Kyle. Going to be playing on his server, Vortrix ×2 PvP server. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, peace out my friends.